Hi guys, today I want to offer you a meditation. I believe if you're going to do one thing ever, it's got to be, it all starts with meditation. It all starts with mindfulness. Problem is, nobody teaches you how to like everybody goes, okay, you need to quiet the mind. Not going to happen. Don't even try right now. You don't have like, you're not there. So that's not where we're going to go. Another warning, I have heard that in some cases, people with schizophrenia or any of that spectrum can have problems with meditation. So, it's like any other, if you're going to exercise, if you're going to do whatever, if you think there might be a risk for something, always check. I'm not a doctor. I can't tell you what to do or not to do with your health. Therefore, I can only tell you, here's how I meditate. But this is how I do it. What you're going to do here is teach your body how to breathe rhythmically and properly again. Because your body, if you're able to provoke it to breathe in rhythms, what happens? The entire universe works in cycles. Everything in the creation works using cycles. And because you now start breathing slowly and in cycles, in some way you kind of just start communicating better with the universe around you. It's a process. I'm not saying if you breathe 3 minutes, life is yours forever. That's not what I'm saying. It's a practice that you have to keep going, but it's a practice where, hey, show of hands, if anybody sees this video, it's a practice that anybody that starts it feels the benefits and goes, oh my God, what happened? Now, especially empaths, especially because you know what? You have so much information coming in all at once. So much. It's, and so once you quiet your mind, once you reach that point where you can actually look at yourself and look at what's happening, and it's like things slow down a little bit. Really, things start happening that are incredible. For an empath, is especially what I'm talking about, is you begin to be able to differentiate your emotions and those of others. You become able to, and I will give you tools in the next videos. Well, I will actually, okay. There's a tool I want to give you guys. It is so strong, but I want to do things in order. So let's do this meditation here. It is the basis for which all the other stuff I want to show you will rest. It's very important. It's called the fourfold breathing exercise. So again, sit comfortably, lay down comfortably. Take a moment. Here's what. If you want, for a short bit, you can follow me a little bit. Find yourself comfortable somewhere. Now, I will also give you a relaxation exercise, I think. So, if you haven't seen it, go see it. Now, find yourself relaxing with the relaxation exercise. I know right now we're rushing things, but you'll be able to come back to doing it yourself. It's very simple. Count on a rhythmic count. It doesn't have to be 4. It can be 2, 3, 5, 6, whatever you're comfortable with. But here's what has to happen. You want this rhythm to follow as you count, a rhythm where you inhale for your count. I'll use 4. You inhale for 4. You hold for 4. You release, you exhale for 4. And then you hold the exhale for 4. And so now, here's the deal. I won't be able to, well, here's what. I'll clap my hands so you know what's happening, and I'll breathe at the same time so you see it. So I go. So I hope this was audible. Now, just so you get a chance to try, I'm going to give you a count, and you can try to follow the count maybe for, 2 times and see how that goes. So here we go. Let's try this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, sorry. So we're going to start on the inhale. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to say, I'm going to say exhale, and then you're going to exhale, and then I'm going to start counting, and you're going to start inhaling. So if you're ready, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now try to still continue breathing slowly as you finish this video, because why not? You may as well relax while you're here. Do you have somewhere to be? Are you rushing? There you go. Take your time, breathe. So here's a very basic thing, but it accomplishes many things in meditation. Now, many of you, I did 2 counts, many of you, I suspect, I've lost even in 2 counts. Who's going to do dishes? Oh my God, yeah, that's true, I forgot. We got to go to hockey. What's going on? Yeah, that's where we all were. That's how it starts. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. You're going to try to do this meditation. And as you try to do this meditation, as well as the relaxation before, yeah, you're constantly going to have thoughts in your head. It's going to happen. It's just the nature of it. The exercises I give you, you'll notice one thing. They are all built a little bit to keep your mind busy with something. The breathing, with the light, there's always a very mental exercise going on there. And there's a purpose for that. It's because it really gets your mind thinking in a certain direction that it normally doesn't. Thinking of your breathing in the first place is, what's more important than your breathing, right? And what has more impact? Now, we live in a world where we're constantly in fight or flight. If we can spend 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, once, twice a day, breathing properly, if nothing else, even if we just didn't even do a count and breath, breathe one, in, out, the fact of breathing deeply and slowly and willfully is excessively healthy. You know what I mean? It'll become as important as your breakfast, because it gives you as much well-being. So please, do yourself a favor. Start practicing this meditation. Start practicing relaxing. And I will give you another video really soon on how we'll improve our meditation. We will add amazing things to this meditation if you want. Keep coming. And give me feedback. Tell me other things. I want to do other topics too. I want to start talking about things. But on the exercise side, I'm going to give you them one at a time. Let's start slow. I know you guys want to know how to shield. You guys want to know. I'm gonna upload a couple of those little exercises that people have devised, but you can look them up on everywhere. There's another exercise that I will propose to you, and you will understand why I'm not so rushing to go, oh, here's how you ground, because that exercise will balance you. When we say we ground, it needs to be understood. What we're talking about here is connecting with the earth energy. We have 4 elements, and this is where I'm going to lose some people, because but there are 4 elements. Now, I'm not talking about the scientific elements. Unfortunately, it's the same word, it's 2 different meanings. We understand that. I'm not some, dumbass who thinks that there's 4 elements in the table of elements. No, I'm talking about a completely different system where there are 4 things called elements, 4 attributes, which on top of that, they're not even what they are, but they're attributes. And those elements are air, water, fire, and earth. And earth is what we need to connect to when grounding. So that should give you your first clue. Find ways to connect to earth. Take your shoes off, go walk in the sand. People do that. I know they do, and I know it works. If I walked here in these woods with my feet, I don't know how people do it. I've never built the feet to do it, so it hurts for me. I don't. But I get it. But I'm also a Taurus, so for me, earth is I come here because this is my home. This is my heart. I have a connection to earth that I don't know. I don't know how to explain that connection. Guys, here's the deal. This meditation will allow you to connect with yourself. Now, what's going to happen at first is thoughts are going to come in. Thousands, I don't know if thousands, but thoughts are going to come in. Absolutely. And you're going to go, oh my God, I'm supposed to be erasing my thoughts. Okay, go away thought, go away thought. Okay, what did you do? You just created another thought. Now you have 2 thoughts. Now you have the one thought that's really annoying, and you have the other thought that's annoyed at the other thought. And now you start getting annoyed because you're annoyed at the other thought. What is going on? It happens. That literally happens. And it is, yeah, it's part of it. It's ridiculous. It's funny, but it happens. Now, it's okay. What you need to do is learn to forgive yourself. Learn to say, hey, you know what? We suck at this, but supposedly we can get better. That's all. because it is. Look, it's a skill, right? When you were a kid, they gave you a fork and you went, woohoo, or a spoon probably, and you went, ooh, yeah, I don't know, you know. Yeah, of course, because it was a new thing. Well, this is a new thing. But I tell you this, it's a thing that if it's tried honestly, it is incredible. So, when those thoughts come in, you have to go, huh, that's true, the dishes. All right, we'll think about that after. Thank you. Now we're meditating, and come back to meditating. And you know what? If you get 1 second out of 20 minutes of meditation where, woohoo, your mind was empty for a second there, that is immense progress at first for some. Yeah, that 1 second, it just goes, wait up, something happened. This was quite cool. All right, let's try to make it happen again. Make it happen, make it happen. No, stop thinking. Oh my God, oh, yeah. And then it's you know, you have to practice some more, and it comes again, and it comes again, and it comes more and more and more. But you got to start somewhere. Now, what I'm proposing to do here is I will give you exercises that are using a million of your other skills. I want to give you visualizations. I want to give you all kinds of stuff. So stay put for that. But in the meantime, do this meditation. This is so important. It'll put you in tune with the universe, the cycles of the universe. And if it doesn't work for you, that's okay. Find other types of meditation. Find ways to look within and to learn who you are. Because in the end, that's what's going to matter. That's what's going to free you. Is knowing, outside of all the shells that we've built, knowing truly inside who you are. You don't have to share it with the world if you don't want to. That might come later. But in the meantime, listening to who you truly are is something not enough people do. And when you do it, your life changes. You become aware of yourself. You become aware of the marks you leave. You become aware of everything. So anyways, I've given you the meditation. Now I'm just rambling. So I'm going to wish you a good path using this meditation, and come back for the other exercises, and come back for my other videos rambling about different things. Because I really have a lot I want to share with you. It'll become better as we go. Trust me. So on this, I wish you love. Truly. Yeah. I wish you all the best. Take care, you guys. I love you.